Alright guys, in today's video I have two animals in need. I have a cat named Angelo and I have a dog named Macy. Both of these animals have been saved by our friends over at Second Chance Rescue NYC Dogs. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, let's get started with Macy. Okay, so Macy was found off of Interstate 85 in Atlanta, and let me pull up the video I have for you guys. So this is Macy's link, which you can find down in the description box below. And to the left, you'll see a video we have of Macy for you. And let me play that. While I talk about Macy. Okay, so Macy was found off of Interstate 85 in Atlanta. Rescuers said that she is one of the most heartbreaking cases that they have seen. The video footage when they first got it actually broke down some of their volunteers down to tears, and you can see why here. Macy was too weak to stand, and from years and years of neglect, her mouth and gums are completely pale, and her stool is black like tar. Means her body is beginning to shut down. And so, let me pull up a photo for you guys too. There's Macy. That's Macy being rescued. She was loaded into the car of the volunteers and driven straight to the specialty hospital in Atlanta last night. So we really don't know much else about Macy. This is a case that they just took on. So I will have updates for you for tomorrow, but please, if you can, go in the description box below and click on Macy's link to help support her. If throughout this video, can you guys do me a favor and hit that heart button down below? Start showing these animals some love for me today. That would be incredible. Okay, so now let's get to the really hard case. So warning ahead of time, this is a graphic case of abuse, so be prepared for what you're about to see. But this is a cat named Angelo, saved by our partners at Second Chance Rescue, and here is Angelo's page. I'm gonna get started with Angelo's video first. So this is the video work that volunteers first got, and what you can see here is that Angelo has endured many years of abuse, some type of trauma. It looks like burning and scarring has gone on for a very long time. And let me pull up the photo to kind of explain to you guys what we're dealing with here. So here is Angelo's face. Okay, so now you can see what we're dealing with here. So he has had continual burning or scarring of some sort over the top of his head for many years. The scars and skin had started to heal, therefore pulling that skin back on his head, and that's what you're seeing here. On top of everything else, he is also FIV positive. And for those of you who don't know, FIV is similar to HIV in humans. Normally cats that are found FIV positive are euthanized at the shelter. So we are so grateful that that did not happen to this cat here. So rescuers wrote that despite everything that has gone on with this poor kitty cat, that he is the most sweetest, snuggly, cutest, kindest kitty cat they've ever met. If throughout this video, can you guys do me a favor and just hit that heart button down below? Let's show Angelo that we love him and we care for him and we're here fighting for him today. So Angelo was rushed from the shelter straight to the emergency vet for life-saving care. He was first put under anesthesia to stabilize him, and then they were able to attend to his wounds. Then they started treating the old and new wounds along with the scarring. They discover that he is extremely dehydrated. He is has a horrible infestation of mites and herpes, along with the scarring on his head and eyes. So this type of care is going to take a long time. It's going to take weeks, if not months, of ongoing recovery and care for everything that's going on with Angelo. He is in North Carolina right now at the emergency vets. He is stable and he has begun treatment. Um, Something important that I'm going to address kind of right now, that we did get a few questions asking people asking us, why is Second Chance saving this cat who's clearly been abused for a very long time? And it's an important question for us to answer, because there is one simple reason, and that's because he deserves that chance. He may not look like a normal cat, and he will never look like a normal cat, but that doesn't mean he's not deserving of our love. That doesn't mean he doesn't deserve a chance to be cared for, loved for, and he doesn't deserve a second chance at life and love. That's why it's so important that we help support animals like Angelo. It's not because it's just the right thing to do, it's because that's what he deserves. He may not look like your cat at home, but he is still a kitty cat. He's still full of love and life, and he's going to make someone's life incredibly happy when he's made it through all of this, unfortunately, abuse. So here is the page for Angelo. I left the links for you guys down in the comments below. Again, Angelo is a case that is going to take a very long time to treat. Weeks and weeks, if not months, of care. That I do have a message from his rescuers. They write that although he may never look like a normal cat, that with his disfigurements, it doesn't mean that we should stop fighting for him, and it doesn't mean that he isn't worthy of love. And that's exactly why we do what we do here at Hendrick & Co. So again, guys, if you can hit that heart button down below, let's show this kitty cat some love. He is so deserving and needs our help, and it's so much. So that's the two cases I have for you guys today. I did have an update, and let me pull that up. If any of you guys have questions about Angelo or about or about Macy too, leave those in the comments down below right now, and I'll try to answer those if I can. Both of these animals were found as strays, so unfortunately, there is no one to blame for their abuse. So I'm going to answer that question right off the bat. No one, and most likely no one will ever be held accountable for what happened to these two animals. But now we must focus on saving their lives. Both cases will be turned over to the authorities for them to investigate. But I'm telling you now, the reality is, this is what we're facing. So all we can do now is support these animals, help give them that love and the need. Again, hit that heart button. Keep it coming. Let's show them some love. And let me pull up an update I have for you guys on a dog that a lot of you were asking about. And let me pull up. It was the dog we launched. We launched him, I believe, 3 weeks ago. And he was from our friends over at the Arrow Fund. And he was actually shot in the face. And I wanted to show you guys. I have, let me show you here. Pull it up for you guys. Sorry, bear with me. Bear with me. I've had a very long night. My dog, I can only see his butt. That's all over back there in the chair. He actually had two seizures last night. So I've been up since around midnight until 4 a.m. and then went straight to work. So it's been hard, to say the least. And you know what? I cannot find this update I had for you. I apologize. I'm sorry. It's been one of those nights and days. Tomorrow, I'm coming back live at 4 p.m. I promise to have all the updates on for you about other cases we launched last week. Again, guys, I'm sorry. My brain is elsewhere. I'm worried about my baby over here. So that's where we're at. That's enough for today. Don't forget to tune in Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. on our Facebook page. We go live every single day now. And tomorrow I'll have those updates for you. I promise I will. To recap, today was about Angelo and Macy. Macy being the white boxer found along Interstate 85 in Atlanta, and Angelo being the kitty cat who was burned over and over and over, causing the scarring to kind of, pull back over his head. If you guys can go to hendrickandco.com, you will find a list of all the animals we have in need. All you have to do is click on animals in need, and it'll take you straight to all of our current cases of all the animals we've launched in the past couple weeks. Thank you for tuning in. I Sorry I didn't get a chance to go over questions either, but please leave those down in the comments below. Tomorrow's video, I'll address all of those questions for you. Keep hitting that heart button if you guys can help me show these animals some love. If you can share this video with everyone you know, I will be so forever grateful. What else? That's it for today. Please focus on helping me save Angelo. The link is down in the description below. I will be back with you tomorrow, and I promise I will be a little more put together, and I'll drink some more coffee, and we'll get started rolling. So I love you guys. Thank you as always. Please share this video, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Bye.